Deep beneath the ancient, soot-stained streets of London, the drills bit into something that was never meant to be touched. They thought it was a relic, a geological anomaly buried in the clay. They were wrong. It was a throat of iron and absolute nothingness. The resonance horn has breathed its first gasp in 10,000 years. The world didn't scream. It began to vibrate. In the rotting shadow of the East End, Elias sits among the discarded bottles and the ghosts of his past. A man who once held the weight of the heavens now cannot even hold his own head high. Leave me alone. Can't you feel it? The very air is sour. The ground is shivering like a dying dog. I just want one more hour of peace before the dark takes me. Peace is a luxury the dead cannot afford, Elias. Look at your hands. Look how they tremble, not from the drink, but from the call of the blood. Who are you? How do you know my name? Get out of my sight, girl. The world is ending and you come here to haunt me with titles I buried in the mud? I am Seraphina of the Silent Sisters, and you are the last light left in this suffocating tomb. Then it happened, the first blast. A sound so profound, it didn't hit the ears, it hit the soul. God, my ears! My chest is splitting open. The walls! Seraphina, the walls are turning to gray snow. It is the resonance, Elias. The harbinger has spoken. Look at the skyscraper across the way. It isn't falling. It is simply ceasing to be. It's just dust. Everything is just dust and wind. Why won't it stop? The sound is inside my brain. Because the edge is calling for its master. You are the last holy night, Elias. Stand up, or let the seventh echo erase every memory of your pathetic life. I am nothing. I am a broken shell of a man. Then be a broken shield for the rest of us. The world is flaking away into the void. Reach for the steel knight or watch the sun go black.
The second blast did not just shake the earth. It unmade the geography of the human heart. Paris is now a memory of gray ash. New York is a canyon of silent white powder. The world is coming apart at the seams of reality. Mira, Seraphina, look at the monitors. The frequencies are off the charts. It is not just sound, it is a physical erasure. My scanners are reading absolute zeros where entire city blocks used to be. Everything is just vanishing. Captain Alara, get down. Everyone get down. I have led armies through the bloodiest hells imaginable, but I have never seen the sky bleed like this. The atmosphere is thinning. We are suffocating in the pulverized remains of our own history. Elias, God help us. I can feel the marrow in my bones vibrating. It is like 1,000 white-hot knives scraping against my very existence. Make it stop. Please, make the humming stop. Then came the third blast, a low, guttural thrum that turned the oceans into steam and the mountains into mist. Sister Seraphina, stay focused, Elias. The monastery is just ahead. The sisters' prayers are the only thing keeping the sanctuary from dissolving into the ether. Walk through the static. High Priestess Vale, welcome last night. You bring the scent of a dying world with you. Look at these walls, Elias. They are the last bastions of reality in a sea of nothingness. The resonance is eating the stars themselves. Captain Alara, we do not have time for prayers or philosophy, Priestess. My soldiers are dust. My nation is a graveyard of wind. Give us the weapon or give us a quick death. The celestial edge does not sit on a shelf for the desperate to grab. It pulses within the shifting heart of the Himalayas, where the crust of the earth still remembers its shape. You must go to the roof of the world. The Himalayas? Those peaks are literally liquefying on the satellite feed. We will be flying into a cyclone of pulverized stone and broken physics. Then we fly into the mouth of the beast. I can hear it now. The edge. It is screaming back at the harbinger. It wants to be found. Go. The fourth blast will shadow the sky itself. If you are not at the peak when the sun reaches its zenith, the seventh blast will be the final heartbeat of humanity. Sister Seraphina, move, before the very ground we stand on decides it no longer exists.
The fourth blast did not merely shake the earth. It tore the very concept of forward from the human mind. The sky has become a bruised, weeping wound of violet and gray, and the air itself tastes like the end of hope. I can't see the horizon. It's gone. The coordinates are bleeding into each other like ink in a rainstorm. The math is dying, Elias. Numbers don't mean anything anymore. The logic of the universe is unraveling, and I am losing my grip on the world. Hold the line. I don't care if the ground beneath our feet is turning into liquid shadows. Draw your blades. Do not let the void touch your skin. If we lose our focus, the vacuum of the Harbinger will swallow us before the next sound even hits. I can hear them. The ghosts. They're not just shadows. They're the echoes of everyone who's already been erased. They're whispering that it's easier to just stop being. Why should we fight for a world that is already a graveyard of wind? Maybe the silence is what we deserve. Don't listen to them, Elias. Look at me. Your soul is the only anchor left in this storm of non-existence. If you succumb to the nihilism, the resonance wins without firing another shot. You are the night. The lineage of the sun is in your veins. Why do you struggle against the inevitable silence? The universe is tired of your noise, little night. You are a flicker of dust in an infinite dark. Let the void embrace you. It is so much quieter in the nothingness. Shut your mouth, you cosmic rot. If I'm going to be erased, I'll do it with a sword in my hand and a curse on my lips. Engage the wraiths. They are trying to pull our spirits into the cracks of the earth. They're inside my head. The shadows are made of the things I've forgotten. I can't remember my mother's face. Elias, help me. The nothingness is taking my memories. It's so cold. The nihilism is like a frost on my spirit. I am a broken shell. How can a coward save a world that's already forgotten how to exist? Wait, I see it. Through the static and the screaming, the peaks, the Himalayan ice is glowing. The edge is pulsing beneath the crust. I am the holy night. I am the last resonance. Then move. The fifth blast is coming. Reach for the summit before the earth itself forgets how to hold us up. The fifth blast arrived as the total structural failure of reality. Mount Everest did not crumble. It dissolved into a screaming avalanche of mathematical errors and frozen despair. Gods above! The mountain is turning into liquid glass. Jump! If you touch that gray slurry, you are gone. Run toward the golden rift. My hands! I can see right through my hands. I am becoming a ghost, Elias. The fifth blast took my shell. I am drifting away into the gray nothing. Do not vanish on us, Mira. Elias, the vault is open. The light of 1,000 dead suns is bleeding out of the rock. Get inside now, or the wind will erase our names forever. They breached the threshold of the Vault of Sunsets, a sanctuary of amber light where the Harbinger was already waiting, a silhouette of absolute vacuum. Look at the girl, Night. She is already half hollow. Why drag her further? In the void there is no pain, no memory of loss. Let the silence take you both. It sounds so peaceful. No more vibrating marrow. No more screaming skies. Elias, let go. Let the nothing have us. It is so warm in the dark. No, Mira, look at me. I am the failure who let his world burn, but I will not let you become a footnote in a silent universe. I am the holy night, and I remember the sun. You remember a lie. Your lineage is a chain of corpses. Reach for that blade and find only the cold irony of your own insignificance. Then I will be a significant shadow. The light in this room is the souls of everyone we have lost. They are not gone. They are waiting for me to strike. As Elias stepped toward the pedestal, the sixth blast struck. The air turned to jagged shards of noise, a sonic executioner's blade falling upon the planet's neck. The vault is cracking. The sixth blast is tearing the atoms apart. Draw the steel, Elias. Draw it now, or we are all just dust. By the blood of the first dawn and the screams of the last sunset, I claimed the edge. for the world that was and the world that must be. No, you are nothing but an echo. Then I am the echo that breaks the silence.
The seventh blast is not a sound. It is the absolute structural failure of existence. The world is no longer a place, but a hemorrhaging wound of violet static and frozen screams. Stand fast. I don't care if your bones are turning to glass. If we falter now, the very concept of humanity will be erased from the mind of God. Seraphina, hold the anchor. Sister Seraphina, I am burning. My very blood is boiling away to keep this circle of reality intact. Elias, look at the Harbinger. It is drinking the atmosphere. It is eating the future. Your defiance is a tragedy of insignificance. The seventh blast is the final breath of God. It is the mercy of the void. Let go of the steel. Let go of the memory of being. I can feel my memories leaking out of my ears. I am forgetting the smell of rain. Elias, help us. The void is inside my chest. It is so cold in the nothingness. The celestial edge is weeping light, Elias. It knows it is the final sacrifice. To kill the sound, you must kill the weapon. To save the world, you must become the silence. He is unhinging his jaw. The seventh blast is coming. I can see the core of the earth through the cracks in the air. Strike, night. Strike, or we are all just a long-forgotten sigh. This is the end of the song. This is the peace you were always promised. You lie. The world is not a mistake. The noise, the pain, the beautiful, chaotic mess of it all, it matters. I am the last night, and I refuse to let the dark have the last word. Do it now. The vibration is tearing my soul apart. For the sisters, for the fallen, for every sunrise we were supposed to see. Die in the static, you hollow god. As the seventh blast began its fatal swell, Elias drove the edge into the very heart of the resonance horn. The blade shattered into a million sparks of pure existence, and for the first time in an eternity, the universe knew absolute, terrifying, and perfect silence. We are still here. I can hear the wind, just the wind. The Harbinger faded into a memory of a shadow, leaving the last hero standing in a world that had forgotten how to scream.